Hey guys, Thunderset here, bringing you a revisit of Ancient Gears. Now they got one new card of support. Well, they got a lot of new cards of support, but we're using one of their new support cards. It's actually really good. It's called Ancient Gear Reborn. Very simple. Once per turn, if you control no monsters, you target one Ancient Gear monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. It gains 200 attack. You can only control one of these cards. So we're running just one copy, so how does this possibly work? Because it's searchable by Werven, guys. We can search it. Obviously, we can't set it the turn we search it because it's being searched by Werven. But it's such a strong card, guys. It helps you against Desperado. It's just once per turn you get a free Ancient Gear back. It's that simple. So that allows us to run a little fewer monsters, which really opens the door to balance. And of course, we've got to stay in vogue and be trendy with the new counter traps. It's totally in the meta right now, so we're going to be clapping back right with them. And that's all allowed because we're able to run just one of these traps, guys. It's searchable. We're running 3 Wervens. And then everything else is just the regular staples you see in Ancient Gear. Galaxy Cyclone, Double Cyclone, Breakers. I spent my dream ticket on a second Breaker for this deck. So, you know, a sick play would be having an Ultimate Providence and a Ancient Gear Reborn set, using your Ultimate Providence to negate a monster effect to throw away a Reactor Dragon. Now you special summon a Reactor Dragon with your Ancient Gear Reborn. Like I said, it also helps against Desperado. You're swinging with your Reactor Dragon, Desperado uses its effect and kills you. Now you Ancient Gear Reborn, he's right back, you're hitting him again. It's very useful stuff, guys. You'll see it all in the replays. And other than that, it's just normal Ancient Gears with these counter traps, which really goes a long way, and balance gets the consistency of the deck going. So it's pretty solid, guys, all around. It was not struggling at all. Reacts to the meta, it's pretty solid. Ancient Gear Reborn is just really strong, guys. And I mean, the fact that it helps against Desperado alone is already enough to get me excited about it. So I hope you guys enjoy the replays, and thanks for watching. Okay, here we are fighting another Sartorius, going second. We are in fact balanced. He is in fact Desperado. But boys, we've got a live Parshath. That's usually a win, especially if you're going first, but here we're going second. Sets his back row. We're going to set a Parshath, use our Ancient Gear Fortress. Now we use the Werven. Search our Ancient Gear Reborn. Now we're going to stop whatever that is. It is an Gen X Ally Crusher, so we don't actually get to crush him. He's going to normal summon a Twin Barrel Dragon. Twin Barrel Dragon is going to get to destroy one card. If this guy, his effect when a monster with the same attribute is normal summoned to your side of the field, destroy one card. So he's going to get a double destruction. But we're going to Parshath. It's going to hit the Ally Crusher and stop his destruction. So he's still going to kill our Werven, the Twin Barrel. But we have a Parshath. So he hits us with the Twin Barrel. Now, things get complicated here, guys. In hindsight, this is gonna look like a misplay, but I can explain what I was thinking. So I'm looking at this back row, and I am thinking it is a rebirth of Parshath. So I'm gonna use my Avenging Knight Parshath's effect to try to draw out his rebirth of Parshath. It doesn't work. Now I'm going to normal summon Reactor Dragon. Had I left the Twin Barrel in attack, it would have been fine, but it would have been lethal. But I was playing around Parshath. I was trying to bait it out to get the Parshath out and get rid of that. So here, we hit our Ancient Gear on the field. We're doing 3k. Now instead of hitting our Fortress and get a Werven, we're going to hit the Drowning Mirror Force that was never a threat to us to begin with. Here he's going to Blast Spider, bring out his Desperado Barrel Dragon. Desperado's going to destroy our Reactor Dragon. So things are looking bad, right? Nope, we're going to use our Reborn in his battle phase, rebirth a Reactor Dragon. Now it's our turn. Set the Double Cyclones, no problem. Now we switch to the battle phase. He's going to destroy our Werven. We're going to Ancient Gear Reborn again because it's once per turn. We did it in the other battle phase. Now we swing into the Desperado. Even if he had a second Desperado, he couldn't use it. Now we hit our own Fortress with our Reactor Dragon. Finish him off, guys. Fantastic stuff. Okay, fighting a Seto Kaiba. Old school settle, kinda. 2 in our extra deck should be a deck giveaway we're using Parshat, but I don't think it is. Here we get a brick. Nice solid brick, our enemy sets one. We turn our brick into something. So we set our Parshat, set a double cyclone, get our Wervin. Wervin's gonna give us a fortress, so we can maybe double cyclone it, get our boy out. Didn't want to search the trap just yet. Here it's Vengeance, so we're gonna wait till he activates the field. If you guys watch my videos, you saw me learn this play in a COG rank up, that the field spell has to be on the field to resolve the effect, even after it's activated. So we hit it with the double cyclone, summon our reactor dragon in defense. I thought it was that Hound 2100D, but it turns out it was the Anima 0D, so we only hit it with the 1700. Here he's using Veteran Knights again. I allow it with this Parshat, because I'm just going to hit his money card, which is that one right there. Now I hit that with the Parshat. He's screwed. He can't do anything, guys. That's the power of the Parshat. It just can't be beat. That's why it's in vogue. Lots of decks, lots of monsters are getting inherent ways around normal back row. That's why these counter traps are thriving so well. But yeah. Okay, here we are fighting Akiza. Going first. Like I said, counter traps like going first. So that is no problem with us. We're balanced. She is also balanced. We have a not live Parshath, Gear Town, and a Galaxy Cyclone. So we're just gonna set the Parshath because now we're gonna use our breaker. Bring out our Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon in defense. No reason to be an attack right now. Our enemy sets 3 back row and uses 1 field spell. He is in fact Trimids. He's a Trimid Hunter. We're going to use our Galaxy Cyclone on 1 back row, get a Trimid Pulse. Here he's going to try to Canadia our poor Reactor Dragon. That's when we throw him with the Parshath. That's going to bring out our boy Parshath. There he is. Hunter's gonna use his shebang to get rid of that Trimid Cruiser, but once again, guys, he just can't get over a turn 1 Parshat. We have an invincible field. Great stuff. Okay, Carly Carmine. Going first. We can go first with the Ancient Gears. We have counter traps. They love going first. Speak of the Devil. This is like a god hand, guys. So we're gonna use Gear Town. Summon our Breaker. Summon a Reactor Dragon. We have a live Parshat. It's gonna take a whole bunch to get over this, and I don't think a Fortune Lady's deck is quite capable. He's gonna normal summon Fortune Lady Wind. We're gonna hit him with the Rebirth of Parshat, bring out a Parshat. So that was like a god hand, guys. There's really no getting around that. Look at that field. It's way too much. Crazy stuff. Okay, here we are fighting Sartorius. You know what that means. As soon as we see Master Destiny. We're running balance, of course. I want to use the GX character since it's still Ancient Gear. Here's a pretty good hand. He starts with a Cup of Ace. Sets a back row, sets a monster. Here we're going to use our Gear Town, double cyclone a face down Gear Town. Now, very important. That's why you put the Gear Town face down. If I was to normal play, just activate the Gear Town, it would have gotten Parshath, it would have got returned to our deck, we would have been stuck with a brick. Here, you set it face down, I still get the double cyclone, or I try with the double cyclone and I still get the breaker after the double cyclone failed. So just set your Gear Towns face down, guys. They don't need to be face up. You don't want to get hit by Rebirth of Parshath. It's literally everywhere. It's in this deck. Don't let it hit you, guys. So like I said, we normal summon the breaker now. Get the Gear Town because we dodged the Rebirth of Parshath. I'm playing around this card like crazy, guys. That's all I do is play around this card now. So we destroy the Blast Spider, no Desperado because of our Ancient Gear. Here he gets another Blast Spider. We're gonna Ultimate Providence that boy, send him back, get rid of our Wervin. He's done for. Now he swings with Parshath into our poor Magical Warrior. But we still have our Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon out, and now we've got a Gear Town. That means this game, guys. We take out the Parshat, pop our own Gear Town, swing again. Great stuff, guys. So, Ancient Gear Reborn is a good card, guys. It's pretty decent. It's probably worth putting one in any Ancient Gear deck because it's searchable. So, I mean, there's no reason not to. It is so strong. Gets around things. It keeps you in games. It's just masterful, guys. Like, I'm in love with it. And of course, Rebirth of Parshath. You see them everywhere. Start playing around it, guys, so we don't see it everywhere. Till then, I might have to put it everywhere, but not literally everywhere. So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.